Hey everyone, Les here from BG Trading. Hope you are well. Today is 17th of August 2021 and I'll be analyzing Infinity Lithium. The SX code is INF. This is another lithium stock that has interestingly underperformed the rest of the segment, the rest of the stocks in the market. And we want to understand why and also understand whether this is an undervalued stock or not. So let's have a look. Just a reminder, this is not a financial advice, just as from BG Trading, sharing with you how I apply our strategies to know when to buy and when to sell stocks, how we set up stop losses, targets, and much more, all in this channel for free. If you like the way we trade, please subscribe our channel now, and that you'll be receiving a notification about all our analysis in the market. We always pick up stocks that could be potentially a good entry opportunities. So before starting this analysis, I just want to congratulate all our members that did really well last couple of weeks with Magnus Energy, Euro Manganese, Novonix, and Sayona Mining. They're all entries that we did together with our VIP members, some of our VIP members. And yes, we managed to do really well. And now what we're doing is we're waiting for this correction and potential will be re-enter on those stocks. In the meantime, we search for other stocks that could be potentially undervalued and being a little bit immune to this sort of correction because of that. So now, let's understand what Infinity Lithium does. To do so, I actually have put together, this is our website. If you were our member, you can have access of all those analyses, including entry opportunities, target prices, stop losses, and much more, all in this part of our membership program. Now, I have put together this analysis already. So let's understand a little bit. Infinity Lithium is an Australia-listed mineral company who is seeking to develop its 75% on San Jose Industrial Lithium Project. Apparently, this is the only project of the company. And if anyone else has different information, please let us know in the comments below. This is just one red flag for this company now at the moment is the fact that the lack of diversification. Okay, this is a red flag. However, it doesn't mean the stock price could not outperform. So we need to see is gradually the company achieving step by step its pathway from what is now in development phase in the pre-feasibility stage towards to production and commercialization of lithium ion materials for lithium batteries. Now, Infinity goal is the long term is to supply the European lithium ion battery supply with EV industry. What it needs to be done, the company is really at the early stage, and obviously it talks about the adoption of EV like we done, like all the other EV companies do. It's common knowledge now the EV is here to stay and there's a revolution happening. So we need to pick up stocks that are in early stage and potentially make some good trades out of that. So I believe this could be an interesting company, but we have to watch a couple of things here at the moment. Now, Infinity Lithium and LG Energy has signed a non-binding memorandum of understanding for off-taking lithium hydrox released 28th of May 2021. This is interesting news here. If the offtake really happens, and this just means that the company is on the right track, and there could be a green tick for that, and that would definitely help the share price to jump to another level. Second thing that I think is interesting here, the company is well placed to provide battery-grade production to a large-scale battery plant from the proposed San Jose LC production facility. The San Jose deposit is highly advanced, previously mined brownfield development opportunity. Okay. Also, the developer represents one of Europe's largest lithium development deposits, which is interesting because you have the logistics facility if you supply lithium material to lead to European companies, it just means that you probably save a lot of money in logistics because in Europe, everything is happening around the Europe, obviously. This will be the market. Another thing, interesting thing is that non-Chinese supply shall only meet demand by 2025 and 2026. So giving the company, if the company actually managed to achieve its production, even the company is still a great stake in a very raw market still, because there is not enough supply of materials in the market at the moment. And obviously, our VIP members get to have access to what we call some potentially sensitive announcement for the share price, and then to the what we call the entry details as well. But now, what I want to share with you is the key elements of this analysis on the chart. If you see, so now if I go to the stock now, it's 3% down. We all know this week has been correction on across the EV related stocks. And remember, they all speculative at this stage. Most of them speculative. People having the hype for speculative stocks. So just means when they fall pretty badly. They fall like 5, 10, sometimes even 15%. Let's take a look quickly. The stocks that we trade last 3 to 2 weeks. Look, Sayona Mining is currently down 9%. Let's see Novonix. Novonix it's probably the best of them because it's been already producing high grade graphite in US, so it's pretty good stock. We'll be looking at re-entering. We sold last week for I think it's about 49% profit. We will be looking at re-entry at the right time, so stay tuned. We're gonna be sharing here. Euro Manganese we sold out last week as well. Let's have a look now. Well, it's not too bad, 2% down. And Magnus Energy, quick one. Wow, this really took a hit. This really took a hit. And this is a good stock, guys. This is pretty good stock. If you missed the video about Energy, Magnus Energy, just make sure you browse on our YouTube channel. You see Magnus Energy currently down 7%. Once again, because it is always speculative, moved by announcement, by commercial agreements, by off-take agreements, by announcements of feasibility studies, and all these sort of related speculative stocks related announcements. That's what happened. Now back to the stock that we're looking at, Infinity Lithium. So you see here, one of the things, one of the red flag is the fact that is 70. It's very low liquidity still, and low volumes. Low volume stocks can be tricky for the fact that it can swing really high and really low very quickly. But what I'm liking this is the chart formation. It looks like it's recovering as we go slowly. And what appears to me is that if the stock is sitting under the SMA, which is one of our green ticks to buy, and then it is in this ascendant recovery mode, which broke this pattern, looks like it could be potentially a very interesting opportunity to enter under SMA. Okay, the only thing that concerns us is the fact that we have a bearish intersection level 1 here. But again, like our KPIs loses a little bit the effectiveness for speculative stock, because speculative stock doesn't trade normally. It has its own thing based on announcements, okay? And what is concerning us on this stock at the moment is those two things here. Let's see if I can open up. Okay, here you go. In May, that's when the stock price crashed here. That was May, due to the announcement. Here you go. Since the company received a notification from regional government rejecting the permit Val de Flores, which they call PIV, the stock has synced. And this is a concerning thing. The company has lodged an appeal in order to seek resolution, but hasn't actually received the approval yet. On 19th of July, the company has updated the market that will progress to an administrative contentious appeal. This still needs to be resolved in order to receive the research pyramid valves PIV. So make sure you dig into the ASX announcement for this company, understand what's happening, because this needs to be solved. Once this thing is solved, I'm very confident the share price could skyrocket, could go to the moon, but it needs to be resolved. Now, in the meantime, we could potentially have some swings. The interesting here, according to this chart formation, we can easily use our indicators and buy on the SMA as long as the stock's trading above the yellow line. Obviously, with this red candle, if you see 3% down, it is not as bad as the other better stocks correction. So what it could be is you can easily make 25 to 30% out of a trade here, provided that the company come up with good news related to that problem that I just mentioned before. So could be a good opportunity. But saying that, if you're going to trade this stock, make sure you have a stop loss at all times. And I would definitely set a stop loss and then 85. Let's put 85, like 15%. Give it a 15% range for a potential decline in the share price. Then you're gone wrong. That's the thing. But it's potentially good upside here. So this is our take Infinity Lithium. Overall, our conclusion for this stock is that the stock represents a great upside once the PIV problem is resolved. At the moment, it is technically trading at the fair price for a penny speculative lithium stock, which is all comes down to enter at the right price under the SMA. We always said in this channel, most of the easy money is made when you buy at the right price, because all you need is a correction, so you make all the profit out of the correction. So I think this could be potentially a good entry opportunity right here. Guys, this is my take on Infinity Lithium. Hope you enjoyed. This is quite a long video because we now covering a little bit of the fundamentals of the company. Again, there's no revenue in this company, making very speculative and high risk trade. So I wouldn't put more than 5% of my portfolio in this company whatsoever. However, the more the risk, the more is the gain. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. The whole idea when we designed BG Trading BGS 20 strategy was to use only a set number of indicators to make it simple and clear to understand and to be able to apply our KPIs very easily and very effectively. So you don't have to be any Wall Street smart person to be able to apply those strategies. We really hope this course will help you to make better decisions and make successful trades. See you in the course.